bugle down here at the bottom of this trail. Very, very faint bugle. See if we can get down there. Well, we've made it down here to the bottom. Very little elk sign this year. Real nice aspen grove here. Real nice thicket. They fence it off. They graze cows. They keep the cows out, but the cows and the elk beat the fence down. They've been going in and out here. There's probably a lot of rubs in the center here. I was filming too low. Morning, day 2. We're getting closer to the elk. Come across the little bedding area here, full of elk beds. Smells real elky. They've definitely been hanging out in here. We just gotta find them now. Come up on a little wallow. Definitely been used. They've been in here wallowing. We're gonna get a game cam on this tree. Well, we ended up chasing a 3-point buck this morning, but we never got back up to it. So we decided to come have breakfast. Best part about hunting is the breakfast. Eggs coming on next. There's always strange things out here. You never know what you're gonna find.
Little buddy, let him live.
Just right off the road, right off camp. Afternoon hunt of day 2. Come across another small bedding area. We're gonna go down here to the bottom and then hunt this canyon back up, back towards camp. We just walked out of camp. But we're not seeing any elk. But there is wildlife out here. Always a good sign. Turkeys are a great sign. Well, we made it down this finger here where these 2 drainages come together. Drops right off on this side. Here's the point. We're looking straight down. Right down there's the bottom of the 2. This is the left one. Thought we were all alone. There's an abandoned road across the canyon. You're not supposed to drive it. It's closed to motor vehicles. And what was over there but a 4-wheeler, a grouse hunter, and a dog barking the entire time. So we'll wait here for a little bit. Another nice, beautiful green spot. Just not seeing the animals like we used to. But a beautiful green spot down here. It's morning, day 3. We had a bull talking to us last night from down in here. We're hoping the game cam picked him up. They're doing real light bugles. Did about 20 or 30 real light bugles down in here. Real small half bugles is what they were. Gonna see if we can find them down here this morning. keeps jumping a bunch of grouse right up here. Literally 20 grouse that flew out already. So this morning, we were on our little trail. We heard a bugle. We froze. Then we heard crash, crash, crash. And elk were running right down the hill towards us, so we hit the ground. We called. The elk stopped. But the elk were running from other hunters. They had just been called out and bugled out 20 times. So as soon as they heard our cow call, they went 90 degrees to the next direction. They wanted no part of us. We met up with the other group of hunters, and they told us the same story. They jumped a herd, bugled at them, and cow called at them to get them to calm down, but they just took off. And they came right to us. We stayed in the same spot for about an hour, and eventually the other hunters came in. There goes another grouse. Oh, there goes another grouse. We named this Grouse Canyon. They have a hot wire keeping the cows out. There's a bunch of wallows and water down here. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful down here. We're just not seeing the elk sign that we normally do. Well, if you're going to be here for 5 days, you got to bring 5 jugs of water. Mainly for a shower. I need a shower every day, so 5 days, 5 showers. These bag showers do pretty good. You can take a shower with 5 gallons of water, put it in the sun, it will get warm, and you can take an adequate shower with this. But I got one better. I got the Buckethead shower. We fill the crab pot full of water and get it heating up on the stove. We dump the water in the Buckethead and take a shower. The Buckethead is just a clean bucket with a tank tap right here, street L, nipple, ball valve, little piece of flex pipe, and a little makeshift shower head. This works really good. This is the way to do it. He's sleeping right there. If he opens his eyes, he's going to be in for a surprise. So hopefully he stays asleep. Well, the biggest issue we've been having is it's way too hot. It's been between 90 and 100 every afternoon. It makes the afternoon hunt miserable. We leave soaking wet, dripping with sweat, dripping and dripping. We get back completely soaked. The only good news is you don't have to heat your water. Your water will be plenty warm for your shower. That's the only good news. It is dead center the second week of bow season. 90 to 100 degree afternoons. No one should have to hunt in that kind of weather, but if you want to bow hunt this unit, this is what the state gives you. So enjoy it. We had him bugling last night from down here. Really nice spot down here. We're right on the dry creek bottom. Lot of traffic through here. The other morning I left camp in a t-shirt. It was 62 degrees at 5:45. We got some real nice clean water down here. The pond is real muddy. It looks like something's been in it. Something's been playing in here. We'll check our game cam, see if we figure out what's coming in here. I bet it's a nice bull. was in here last night. He tore this place up. You can see the dirty water. He came in right there and went to town. We're gonna see if we got any footage of him. It's gonna be night. Got some decent rubs out here. That's a decent one. That was beat up pretty good too. We're on the right track. We're getting closer. Down. You smoked him. You fucking smoked him, dude. Well, we were walking through here, finishing up our evening elk hunt. A couple bucks jumped up. Kind of common for this area. I heard a shot go off, a bow shot. What did we get?
You got dinner tonight. I said steaks, but I meant tenderloin.
A fork by one. Very nice.
One, and it's got the little nub.
Very nice. Oh, it does. It's got the little nub.
So it's one bigger than my last year's buck.
You beat him by one.
2 years in a row. Buck last year and a buck this year.
Oh, this is great. This will be
Into
easy.
week 2. Week 3 tomorrow.
This tree just got hit. This wasn't hit yesterday. It got hit overnight. A lot of little limbs and stuff on the ground. There was a spot right behind us where it looked like 2 of them were squaring off in the middle of the road. There was big scrape outs, hoof prints all over the road. We're really, really close. We got some real diverse plant life here. We got willows, alders, the red twig dogwood, and the Pacific yew. You don't see the yew very often. But there's yew out here also. Call sounds pretty good. That's the little wooden one. He had that one muted. Checking the cam. We got a stump cam. Right over the wallow. A real nice valley. There's something up ahead of us. It's up there raking. There's a bull in there raking. He's right in there. He's up in there raising hell. He's right up in there. 100 yards. Well, here we are at the dinner hut. Let's see what we have for dinner tonight. We have bacon wrapped tenderloin medallions and grouse medallions bacon wrapped, and some corn. Tenderloin medallions courtesy of our latest buck. Always do the tenderloins first.
Oh yeah.
Well, here we are with a round of medallions. That's the grouse. It's delicious. Tenderloins, very delicious. One of the best meals I've ever had. Truly a treat. It's the next morning. We got elk bugling at us right across the ridge here. We can hear them crashing around. He's over there chuckling at us. I can hear him raking, playing and breaking things. We can hear them right below us now. They're going to come up the trail any minute. Here they come. Now we got a flock of turkeys gonna come up and bust us. We need those turkeys to go the other way. Well, here's our evidence that the bears are here eating the deer. Big old pile of bear poop. And there you can see the hoof of a baby deer or baby elk. The bear ate the whole thing. But that is indeed a deer hoof, a deer foot, or an elk. Right when they calve, the bears get them. Well, the bull never came out this morning. He never came up the trail. He stayed on the other side. Just a couple cows came through. We're going to try it for an evening hunt. Another nice morning. We had a big herd come through. Nice big bull in it. Another group of hunters pushed it right through. It dropped from one side down to the valley bottom. And then right back up the other side. Nothing we could do. They were on the move. Our hunt yesterday evening, we literally got laughed out. A couple of hunters came in, sitting on the ridge tops above us. We were in the valley again. They were calling back and forth to each other. Then they started telling jokes over the walkie-talkie. And one would start cracking up laughing on one side of the canyon. And then the other guy on the other side of the canyon would start cracking up laughing. So we call that the laughed out hunt. We literally got laughed out. So we got to make up our mind if we're staying one more day, if we're going to skip work and stay one more day, or if we're going to go back to reality and go home and go to work. Decisions, decisions. We're going to make up a batch of jerky. We got some jerky slices. We're going to use a marinade we call the margarita for obvious reasons. Squeezed lime, tequila, and a little bit of dark sauce, whichever one you prefer. Mix it in, let it sit overnight, and then throw it on the smoker. I know nothing about tequila, but it needs about that much. One for you. And about that much Worcestershire. I added a little more Worcestershire. Leaves it a nice medium brown color for the brine. This is a real light, real natural. The smoke flavor adds a lot. We're starting to smoke. I went out and found us some cherry. Got some hand split cherry. After you split it, smell the heartwood and make sure it smells good and fragrant. That's what you're looking for. I always smoke between 200 and 250. I don't like going much over 250, but 200 to 250 is really nice. Smoky. And we're starting in there. We need about another good hour in here. Hour and a half later, we have us a product. It tastes really good. And there we have us a bowl of good snackings for the week. Margarita. Best margarita I ever had.
You have reached the Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife Licensed Services Division. If you have questions, or all other questions, press 2. Your call is important to us and will be answered in the order received.
Good afternoon. I was charged a late fee when I bought my archery stuff. The website said to call you about the late fee that I was charged. Is that true?
Yeah, I mean, you can call us if you have questions about it.
So I bought a buck tag the day before season just to be legal.
Alright, yeah, so, late fees on tags are applied to any tag for a hunt that has already started.
Correct.
So, came out a couple years ago. People were complaining that they couldn't buy tags when they had already started, so we made it okay.
Well, how come I bought mine before the season started, but I got charged a late fee?
Looks like...
Oh.
What tag did you buy?
It doesn't tell you? You don't have a clue? Or when he asked me what tag I had, I knew he didn't have my information up on the screen. If he doesn't have my information up, he can't help me. Or anything? Any information?
Well, it shows leftover buck tag,
And then...
Do you remember which one you bought?
Yeah, leftover buck tag.
Do you know which unit it was for?
It's not good for any unit?
No, leftover tags are a controlled tag that was not picked up by somebody. That's why it's called leftover tag.
It doesn't tell you anything about what I bought?
Oh, here we go. Heppner, 148.
Hey, that's the one.
Yeah. Huh.
So, the late fee.
Yeah. So let me just take a look here. So on the 26th, you purchased this tag, which started on the 27th. It did charge you a late fee, which is interesting. So I'm going to have to investigate this further. Would you mind waiting on hold for just a moment?
Sure, I'll wait on hold.
Okay.
We got us an investigation going on here. You're going to start an investigation? How much money does that cost? How many people does that take? It's already taken 3 people, the service guy, the manager,
and now tech support or somebody like that. These people have an unlimited budget of tags and license fees, and they spend it on this. This is the Davonlea Blue Deodar cedar while we wait on hold. It does not grow naturally in Heppner.
Alright, so I wasn't able to locate my manager.
Alright.
But my best guess at this point is that we're probably going to refund you that $25.50 late fee.
Yay!
Like there may have been some kind of error.
It was on the website as an error.
Yeah.
On the website in red text it said, "You will be charged a late fee. This is an error. You're going to have to call us for a refund." In red text when I bought it. So they knew there was a late fee issue.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm not sure. I don't know why it would have done that. Certainly shouldn't have. It did buy it before that. And end of the tag sale deadline. So I'm gonna leave you with an assumption that we're gonna do that. Not a guarantee. I'll double check with my manager. If for some reason we're not able to, which is doubtful, I'll let you know.
Is there a contact in there for me?
Yeah, I can give you a call back.
Yeah, that's the home number. Yeah, do that one.
Okay, I can certainly do that. I don't understand. I wouldn't understand why she wouldn't be okay doing that refund. But like I said, if we're not able to, I'll give you a call back.
Very well.
All right. And then one final thing, refunds. They typically take 4 to 6 weeks. Oh, there's my manager.
Hey.
Would you mind waiting on hold for just another minute while I go talk to her?
I would love to.
All right, give me just a second. All right. Yeah. So the only thing that we could potentially think of, and this is without checking with our tech person, would be that if you had purchased the tag in a time zone that was after midnight, that would have potentially caused this. But if you were in Oregon when you purchased the tag, then...
Yep, sitting on my patio drinking a beer.
Yeah. So, that's not the case. So, yeah, at this point, it sounds like we're going to be able to do the refund. Unlikely that we wouldn't. We're just going to check with our IT guy, Chris, and see if he has any input.
Wow, you're searching.
Yeah, it sounds like there was some kind of potential system error that caused this to happen.
You're searching for every reason to get out of refunding me, are you?
No. We're just trying to understand why I would have done this, if there's any reasons beyond an error, because errors take some figuring.
Well, it was on the website that this would happen, so somebody about it.
Yeah. So we'll start the process. If we have to call you back, we will, just to make any changes that we need. But at this point, it looks like we're going to do the refund. I doubt Chris is going to have any concerns about that.
One more question. Yeah, if I never called, would I have ever gotten my $25 back?
Yeah, we don't typically do sweeps like this to see if there are any errors, so it's good that you called. Maybe at some point somebody would have noticed it, but it's hard to say.
So even though there was a notice on the website that there's an error, I likely would have never got my $25 back if I didn't call.
I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't work on the software side of things, so I don't know if they would have notified us. But
we'll try to get that refund coming my way.
All right, I will.
4 to 6 weeks, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'd have to go to our fiscal department, and they have to review it, and they have to look for the charges in the system, and...
Sounds like it's going to cost more than $25. There once was a time when licensing fees went to supporting wildlife and managing wildlife. But it's a common complaint today that your fees go to this. It goes to your general everyday employee to push buttons on a website.
Well, you know, if it was a check refund, it would cost $50 just to write the check.
Wow.
But it's a credit card refund, so It'll cost a little bit less than that.
Alrighty. Well, the weather's nice for another week, so enjoy this nice October.
Alright. Sounds good.
Take care.
Alright, have a good weekend.
Bye.
Alright. Bye.
Wow. Wow, folks. Wow. Let's see what the call time was. It took me 19 minutes to maybe get my refund. They're trying every excuse in the book to get out of refunding me. They're going to spend $500 just to avoid refunding me 25 bucks. They're truly going to spend $500 just to avoid refunding me 25 bucks. Wow. When I give up running a business, I'm going to apply for a job at ODFW. What do I got to lose? Thanks for watching.